For today's video, I want to give you some more outfit inspiration on how to dress our apple-shaped body, but I really want to play around with some different silhouettes that maybe you haven't seen me use and try out so much. I just want to show you that there are different ways that we can do it, that it's not just one uniform and that is all us apple shapes can wear, not at all. Being an apple shape, it means that I was always very fearful that people would be able to see my tummy no matter what outfit I was wearing. And as distorted as that may sound, it was nevertheless how I felt. So what I chose to do was to educate myself. I wanted to learn how to dress the apple-shaped body, and with that, my channel was born. First of all, I should say hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and I am a personal stylist, but more importantly, I'm a fellow apple shape. I know the struggles of dressing our body. I know the mental blocks that lies behind having the big belly, because society tells us we're not allowed to have a big belly. I'm going to tell you otherwise. Big bellies are beautiful and I know just how to dress them so no one can see them and we can still feel confident. But some outfit inspirations, some different silhouettes for today. Let's get stuck into it. We're going to start out with the base that I'm wearing as it is. I am wearing a turtleneck, and wait, I know a lot of you are going to say, but turtlenecks on an apple shape, it's a no-go. And I will agree with you. I will agree with you. It is not the best piece for us apple shapes. I, however, am a very, very cold person. I'm always cold, hence why I wear turtlenecks. I do wear it with a chunkier necklace because when I wear it, then your eye is not focusing on my larger chest. It's focusing on my bling, and I have the belt buckle for bling as well. So I know that a turtleneck is not the best, but as you know, comfort is key when it comes to dressing. If you're ever going to feel confident in something, you have to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So for me, turtlenecks are absolutely the best. If you want something that breaks up your chest a little bit more, go for the V-neck. My necklace is creating that V-neck, all right? But the wide leg trousers and a top is a base in so many outfits. It is a fantastic base outfit for us. The top is tucked in and I know it's scary, but because I'm wearing the wide leg trousers, there is no tummy in sight. And let me just show you. Let me just take this out so I don't accidentally turn off the video. I am all tummy. I am literally all tummy. As you can tell, I have no booty. I am flat and straight on the back. I am all tummy and boobs. That's me. And that's absolutely okay. This is a fantastic base outfit. Now, many's the times, forgive me, I don't think this blazer will suit, but I need this blazer later. Many's the times I will show you an outfit. Well, they're actually quite nice together, those two. I haven't tried these two together before. A layer like this, a blazer a little bit longer, and it just hides that tummy a little bit more, right? This is what you've heard me talk about many times. But for today, I want to show you a different layer. Now, as I say, you can just go for a V-neck underneath if you prefer. But what I really want to talk about is the length of this layer. Again, because our wide leg trousers are hiding the tummy, I don't have to worry about the tummy. And that gives me the scope to play around with the length of my layer. And can you see the different silhouette that's giving me all of a sudden? Because my layer is shorter, it's just a completely different silhouette. Now, I could wear this a gazillion ways. I could wear any kind of top underneath and any kind of shorter layer. But because, and it all comes down to the wide leg trousers, there is no tummy inside, and I can just have fun with the top layer. And I personally love this shorter jacket. Now, obviously, because I have my top tucked in, my waist is still defined because my belt buckle is on display. See, that's a different silhouette. I potentially maybe put a white top underneath it instead. I am more of a two-color person, but it's the length of the jacket I want you to focus on, not so much the rest. And can you see that? It's just a completely different silhouette versus wearing the blazer, which is longer instead, and it all comes down to the wide leg trousers. This time I'm going for a vest top, and I know this is probably not the most practical to go for with autumn coming up, but it's because these two pieces go hand in hand. Once again, I'm tucked in. Once again, I'm defining my waist with the belt and the belt buckle. It's what your eye sees first when you look at my outfit. It's the belt buckle, because your eye will land where there is bling, where it's light, and where there's pattern. Belt buckle, it defines my waist. I can then add the layer to it. This layer is a bit different because it's a shirt full of holes. And it's not really autumn appropriate, no, but I don't have that many short pieces, hence why I'm going to use this one, even though it may not be weather appropriate right now. I do want to get myself a long sleeve navy top that I can try and put underneath and see if that works. But again, it's just playing around with the proportions of the outfit. And I love this. I absolutely love this. And because of the trousers, there is no tummy in sight. And I can play around with this silhouette. Can you see that? So it's not because there's only the one option for us, like a blazer or a cardigan or something like that. When we have the bottom halves in place with the wide leg jeans, the wide leg trousers, wide leg shorts, or the A-line skirts and A-line dresses, when those pieces are in place, you don't have to worry about the rest. And that's the beauty of it. So it's just to show you the different silhouette that we can create wearing the shorter jacket. And it's just a fun way to jazz up our wardrobe and create something different in our wardrobe. But it all does come down to, if like me, you want to hide the tummy with the wide leg trousers. Look, I literally am all tummy. I am all tummy. And I always wear shapewear. Don't forget that my shapewear is always linked in the description box. Right, I want to move on to the satin skirt. And a satin skirt is something that has been kind of in trend for a couple of years now. Many of us have picked up the satin skirt and many of us are like, well, how do I actually wear it? Now here for the autumn time, this is how I wear mine. Mine is a little bit on the loose side, but I like that because it's not the typical A-line skirt that I would normally wear. A satin skirt is a little bit more straight, and that's what I'm saying about playing around with the different silhouettes. Normally you would have seen me in something like this, the A-line that really flares out and kicks out. Great volume in it, and it's fantastic for us apple shapes. But I really want to show you the different silhouette. The key to a satin skirt is that it doesn't sit tight. I tried a ton of skirts before I found the right one for me. And this one here, because it is a little bit on the bigger side, it's not too big so it falls down or anything, but it skims beautifully over my tummy, and that's key to it. Now, if you prefer something that sits tighter, you go right ahead. I'm not telling you what to wear and what not to wear. I'm just saying this is how I've gotten around with the straighter silhouette, and I think it's beautiful. But because it is loose enough, there is no tummy in sight still. Once again, I want to define my waist, although because of the difference in the colors, my waist is kind of defined just by the edge of the skirt. I think I want to add a belt. I think I want to go black. Once again, my belt buckle is where the attention is drawn to when you look at the outfit, right on the belt buckle. And then your eyes will travel up because the brown is a bit lighter than the black. And I'm still wearing the necklace because once again, I'm wearing the turtleneck, so it's just to break it up a little bit. We can go two ways with shoes. We can either go for a little gold, well, you can go for any shoe that you want to, but a little dainty shoe, or you can go for the sock boots. My sock boots are from Shein. They're lovely and elasticated and they fit my wide calf. And I think I'm gonna go for the sock boots just because it is autumn. And that's essentially the outfit. Now, again, I could wear a layer if I wanted to. I've just added a little bag just to finish the outfit. But I love that we have the option as apple shapes to wear just the two pieces. We don't have to wear layers just to hide our tummies if we don't want to, because if we wear the right pieces, there is no tummy inside. And as I said, this skirt is a bit more straight. It's not the usual A-line skirt that I would normally recommend to you, but it is to show you that we can play around with the different silhouettes. I want to move on to dresses now because dresses comes in so many different silhouettes. It is one of my absolute favorite pieces that I have in my wardrobe, and I wear it all through the year with different accessories and different layers and stuff. And it's a fantastic dress. But what I love the most about it is I love the neckline on it. It sits beautifully over my chest. We have a seam here. It does come with a tie belt, and then it goes into the A-line skirt. It has the perfect length for me, especially when I have a little heel on. It's adorable. And because it's black, I can use it for so many things. A dress like this is a fantastic piece for us apple shapes. But for today, I really want to show you the different silhouettes because this style of dress comes in so many different varieties with prints and no prints, summer dresses, winter dresses, you name it. But just because this is our perfect shape for us apple shape does not mean to say that it's the only shape. Us apple shapes have amazing legs, and me personally, I love showing off my legs. But what I really want to show you here is a dress that has a completely different silhouette. There is nothing figure hugging on this dress. It's not necessarily flattering as such. It hides my tummy, yes it does, but it's a little bit straight, square, whatever you want to call it. And that's my whole point. We do not have to limit ourselves to pieces that fits this or do that. No, we can wear whatever we want. You can wear whichever silhouette that you prefer, and that's my whole point with this video. Showing you pieces that are a different silhouette than what I normally go for, but these pieces are genuinely some of my absolute favorite, even though they are not the most flattering for us apple shape. This dress is very much the same. It's not the most flattering, but it does allow me to show off my pins. It's very, very different, and yet it's very modest, and it's just, in my opinion, beautiful. I'm only repeating what I've been saying now through this whole video. This is all about having fun with pieces that you love. Just because it's not the most flattering for our body, just because it's not in the rule book, or just because I say, oh, you have to wear this or not this and whatever, does not mean to say that you can't wear it. You wear what makes you happy. You wear what makes you feel amazing, and that's what it's all about. It's okay if we're not showing off all our best features that we have at all times. We don't have to. This dress goes against the rules for us apple shapes. I'm supposed to be wearing a V-neck and gems around this and do this and whatnot. No, I love this dress. I am going to wear it because I feel amazing in it. And I don't care if there's a little bit of tummy on display, and I don't care if it's a higher neck or whatever. And that's my whole point. Wear what makes you happy and wear what you love. I will link as many of the pieces that are still available in the description box. I think a few of the pieces still are. Otherwise, I will try and find some substitutes. But this is all about having fun with what you have in your wardrobe. You just wear what you love and what makes you happy and makes you feel confident. And if you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, you will automatically feel confident. That's key. But that is it for today. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Will you do me a favor and leave me a, shall we say, a brown heart in the comments today, just to let me know that you have made it to the end. You'll also let the algorithm know that you enjoy my outfit by giving it a thumbs up, so that would be helpful too if you don't mind. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.